This is Moonstalker, that place for walkthroughs with Tinuvial of Dragon Age Origins. Tinuvial's about ready to walk out into the sunlight again. Sorry, I had my speaker on. My bad. It's off now.
Now that is Atashi.
Satoshi.
Yes.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
I guess I don't get to ask about Atashi.
Then I suggest we move on.
I guess you're right, we should.
As you wish.
Okay. As Pet Detective would say, well, alrighty then.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
All right, Leliana, go ahead. Okay, you do that for me then. Appreciate it. They got some tough locks on this mountain. Wonder where that doorway goes to. A dragon sleeping up there, maybe. Let's hope it keeps sleeping. At least for now. Wow. Somebody's waiting down there. Here's a book. Excuse me.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this.
For someone to take the ashes, or for me?
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
Wow, that sounds really, really dull.
There is joy to be found in my duty.
Huh. The dragon isn't really Andraste, is she?
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste, a true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
How did the belief spread to the rest of the disciples? How did this get started, this false cult, dragon cult?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Would you like me to get rid of these disciples?
The Maker will sit in judgment of them when the time comes.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'd like to see the urn, if that's all right.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
Aha! So I have to fight you then.
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
Can I just fight you? Yeah, alright, let's get this over with then.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. By the time you reached Shiani, she was broken, brutalized. You were too late. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Shiani?
No, Vaughn is the villain, not me.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone else's.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
Parshera, leave the past where it falls.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what of those that follow you? And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Ole, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, Spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Going.
Oh, okay. Ghosts? Ghosts.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Well, obviously a tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves.
Shartan.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Maker, that was Shartan.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance?
Yes, my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Who's this old General Mapper? That was Andraste's husband?
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Archon Hessarian.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Mercy.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and Mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Okay. Stan, you went up a level. Let's give you some muscle. You need it.
I am here.
Let's get rid of the powerful swings because it makes you miss. Let's see. Mighty blows. Okay. Good. Good.
Tell me.
Good. Lilian, let's look at you. Yeah, we don't need these. I'll let you know if you need those. Man. Okay. Alright, we'll try that. Shiani?
Hey.
Shiani?
Who else? It's good to see you, I suppose. Life out there's been good to you, hasn't it? You're respected even among humans. Do you remember us? Where you came from? And what some of us still face every day?
I wish I could free you all.
Really? Thank you, but that will take time. More time than you can spare. You don't even feel much anymore when you remember it, do you? You've moved on, past the horror of that night. I envy you. You've gone on to other things, things I can only dream of. You have a great task to complete. I want you to take this. I think you should have it. Seeing you now gives me hope. For all of us.
Take a potion, big guy.
Yes. Oh, time to play.
Stan, you oaf.
An order.
I mean,
Oh, this This should be good.
Apparently the ghostly Sten's a lot tougher than the real Sten.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Liliana, take a potion.
Come and get it!
Who's this? Oh, it's me. Tinuvial.
Go in.
I don't like copycats.
What is it?
You got a headache, big guy? What, open wound? Nature is this. We'll try to avoid nature for a while.
Another obstacle. 'Tis almost beyond endurance.
Well,
I
maybe.
suspect we'll have to work together to get across.
Sten?
Is this important?
Yes, I believe it is.
Does your Andraste have such an excess of followers that she is willing to lure them to their deaths with ghosts and lies?
Probably. Okay, Morgan, let's have you step over there right beside Sten. That looks nice.
Yes,
Liliana,
my friend?
you go over there. Yeah, stand right here.
These are like stepping stones, aren't they? We have to take them one at a time to get across.
Right. Alright, now, next step. Morgan, you stay where you're at. Liliana, you stay where you're at. Sten,
You want?
you go to the other side. What we'll call L6. The sixth stepping stone on the left side as we're facing it. Okay. Now the third step. Morgan, stay where you're at. Liliana, over to R4. Okay, now, Morgan, I want you to run over to L1. And then the fourth step. Alright, the fourth step, Liliana stay, Morgan stay, and Sten, you move around to L1. Okay, then, Liliana, I want you to go to
Yes?
L5. Did something wrong. R4. Okay, R4. Oops. R5. Okay, Stan, you should have gone to R5. And we gotta start over. Alright. Let's everybody come back. We gotta do the whole thing over again. Alright, Sten. Morgan.
Warden.
Liliana. Second step. Sten, go to L6. Oops. Okay, third step.
Of course.
Fourth step. Stand good R5.
All is well?
Liliana, go to L5. Yes.
That was exciting. Can we do it again?
No, I hate riddles. I hate riddles. Okay.
I don't know what to say.
That's a good thing, right? Let's look at this altar. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove equipment. Okay, now I guess it's a matter of running through the flames, like Andraste suffered the flames.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I stand in awe. Really?
Congratulations, you found a waste bin.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a single pinch of the ashes. Leave the urn alone. Whoa. She's leveled up. Tinuvial's level 10 now. Dual weapon expert. Liliana, your head's in the way. Tinuvial feels some presence in these mountains. And it's not that dragon sleeping up there either. So there's a power here that she can't understand. She can't come to grips with. Unless she stays here longer. And absorbs this power. She doesn't want to leave this mountain yet. This is Moonstalker at that place for walkthroughs with Tinuvial Dragon Age Origins. We'll catch you on the flip side.